Hi everyone, my name is Delaney Dioguardi, and I'm really hoping this video works because the one in campus was not working. So let's see. Um, my name is Delaney Dioguardi. My research focuses on, or my research question was, how does ABA therapy help improve gross motor skills in children with autism spectrum disorder, and how can these motor-based activities benefit social skills as well? Um, Children with autism spectrum disorder struggle a lot with social interactions, and a lot of social interactions at school and at other environments take place through physical activities, which can range from like basketball or can be dance related, Um, through these activities, we are using our motor skills, and it just kind of all comes like full circle. So, working on these strategies in ABA therapy 101 can hopefully help in a social environment and um, really help kids with ASD socialize from there. I found a lot of great findings, a lot of great research. And one thing I did find was how basketball can improve working memory. Since kids are, taking turns requesting, responding, this all has to do with um, gross motor movement while playing basketball, and it's just all fun and it's all natural. So hopefully, when the child goes into their social setting, they are more inclined to, play with their peers. Um, Another thing I did find was about research during Taekwondo. Children with autism spectrum disorder were playing Taekwondo with a group of other children. Um, and it with having music on, it increased motor performance. There was more social interaction and more enjoyment from all of the students. So for peer research, I looked at Grace Erickson's paper, and hers focused on muscle strength in children with autism spectrum disorder. Um, she really focused on, strength and improving like muscle fitness compared to peers who did not engage in muscle resistant training. Um, she did find that like children with autism spectrum disorder often had baseline muscle strength like deficit or deflex that affect independence and participation. So there was a lot of similarities. Obviously, there was physical development in children with autism spectrum disorder. We both emphasize the importance of adaptive physical activity and improve the independence and participation. Some differences was hers focused on like one topic, while mine, which was muscle strength specifically. And while muscle strength does work with gross motor coordination, it uh, it gross motor coordination focuses like on like the whole body and a lot more in depth. But she also focused on like grip strength and power, while mine focused on like um, motor activities that could support like communication and social skills. So yeah, now for the future, I think there are a lot of limitations that come with um, doing this as ABA therapy, just because like it costs and time restrictions. It can be very costly for low income families. They might not be able to afford ABA therapy, and also meeting multiple times a week can also be very difficult for working families. Um, I think for future direction, I think it'd be great to, stay on the ABA route and see. I mean, there is a lot of information saying that this is beneficial, but kind of just see more studies, how kids are interacting in the social settings, and hopefully maybe even teachers could start participating in this. Start working on stuff one on one, and then maybe implementing more music, maybe just asking them more questions, and seeing how children with ASD improve socially. Um, and for physical activity professionals, I think it is a great idea. I think it can be done in like gym class. I think it can be like in the pool, for example, having music on in the pool to work on our skills. So yeah, I think there's a lot of benefits that come from this. So thank you so much.